What's going on, everyone? So as usual, I have some Metazoo announcements, I have some Metazoo history, and I have an opportunity in the market that I think is also undervalued for Metazoo to generate some income, and we're going to talk about that, so stay tuned. I did the research and analysis for you. If you like this content, like, subscribe, it's free, hit that notification bell, drop that comment below, and I will get back to you. So the first thing I want to talk about is big news for Metazoo. It has been confirmed. Will there be second edition Nightfall? Yes. There will be, but only for specialty items that will be inside of the big box stores coming out soon, Target and Walmart. Will there be second edition booster boxes, spellbooks, release decks, theme decks, or blister packs? No, there will not for Nightfall. So they did recently drop second edition for Cryptid Nation, and as we all know, the boxes have dipped below MSRP about 40%. But Nightfall now is even more rare. It has been confirmed, right? 10,000 did go international, 40,000 stayed inside of the US. Now, there will not be any second edition for Nightfall for the booster boxes, and there will be no more first edition print for Nightfall. So I've said it before, I think that this is the floor price. I think that as we start to trend back upwards, it is the time to pick up a Nightfall box. This is a great pickup for the collection. It's the second major release for Metazoo. And Nightfall is severely undervalued. The boxes were above $400 and now they're below $200, and they're even cheaper than an NFT Cryptid Nation second edition booster box. So I think this is a great pickup. So the next thing I want to talk about, this is actually some really cool history right here for Metazoo. Did you know for a brief moment that Metazoo was called Fantasy and Magicast? So this is some of the early artwork that Mike was thinking about coming out with, as well as the name, right? So Magicast, and he said Fantasy, right? Fantasy. So this is the Quetzalcoatlus. At the bottom, you can see illustrated by Mike Waddell himself, the block first edition stamp on the middle left side. And you can see some different artwork, the Beast of Busco. Now this stuff is cool, but I'm glad the cards came out the way they did because I like them a lot better, as well as the name. And of course, the name is very, very important because everything with the word meta seems to be buzzing right now. Metaverse for non-fungible tokens. You have Facebook changing their name to Meta, and Metazoo luckily doing all of this first. Ironically, before Facebook, changed their name to Meta. So that is really cool. You have the Mothman right here artwork. This is the early artwork. I think this looks really cool, and I think they should still come out with this card. I really like this card. And then you have this alternate Mothman right here. And then you have what the back of the cards were going to look like, Magicast LLC. Still really cool, but Metazoo looks better. So let's scroll down. The next big news, starting with UFO this summer, a highly anticipated release that I cannot wait for. All booster packs will contain code cards that are redeemable for online play. More information to follow. So we know Pokemon has been doing this for a very long time. It's really cool to see them taking that route. As long as they don't color coordinate the card to the hit in the pack, then we'll be all good. And I believe I heard someone say that they will not do that. So you'll still have that mystery. And if you don't know, it's because like in Pokemon, if you hit a certain color of a code card, then you know if you're going to have a bust pack or a really good pack opening, right? So we don't want that. We like that mystery. Now moving on down, this is huge. So we all know that Metazoo is going global. Metazoo has recruited beastie ambassadors from around the world as we expand our distribution outside the Cryptid Nation United States. Beastie ambassador promotional cards means they will be rare promotional cards, will be available to LGS's local game stores in each region, starting with Wilderness. So we have Canada, Mexico, South America, the UK, Middle East, South Africa, China, Australia, and New Zealand. Here is a picture of the map. And you have some of the different artworks for the different regions. Really, really cool. And you can come out here and check all of them out. Everybody likes dragons. This is one of my favorite, but one of my absolute favorite is towards the bottom right here. So you have this, what looks to be Japanese inspired artwork, very colorful and vibrant right here. This is my favorite one. Really, really cool. If I see a promo card for this, I am scooping this up. So the last thing I want to talk about is something that I think currently is undervalued in the market, and you can generate a couple $100s off of it. Possibly, right? So a Metazoo Kickstarter Spellbook. Now, anything Kickstarter is considered a grail for Metazoo as Metazoo becomes more and more popular, because this is some of the earliest items and some of the most limited item prints that they have, right? So a Spellbook is very, very rare. Now, a booster box is out of reach for most people. It's like $9,000 to $11,000. A theme deck is still pretty cheap for Kickstarter. It's like $400, but you know what you're going to get in there, and you don't get a booster pack, but I think they will definitely go up over time. But today, the reason why I'm talking about the Spellbook is because this is the best bang for your buck per se. And I say that because you get 10 Kickstarter booster packs. Now, the recent one sold roughly right around $2,400 for a Spellbook. You also get a promo card, and you get a coin, you get a map, you get a bunch of cool stuff in here. And you can't beat the value that you get in this, right? Because these are also getting ripped open on Whatnot, getting ripped open by collectors at home, getting ripped open on YouTube, and these will only become more rare as well. So as you cannot afford a booster box, people are going to resort to those cheaper grail items like the Spellbooks and the theme decks. So these will go up in value over time. These have been hovering right around $2,000 for a long time, so they have stabilized at this price. That means that they have stabilized probably at their floor price and will not go lower. They will only go up in the future. But how can you make money if you want to crack it open? Well, a lot of people desire the booster packs, the Kickstarter booster packs, and that's because they cannot afford, a lot of people afford a Kickstarter booster box, but you get 10 packs in the box. And right now the packs are going for right around $300 to $325 a piece. So recent sales was $600 for 2 Mothmen. It seems that the Blue Ox is going a little bit cheaper, roughly right around $260, $250. And you also have, let's see what else we have. The Piazza Birds, roughly right around $325 as well. So these packs will generate over $3,000. Even a Blue Ox at $250, $256 will generate a little over $3,000 just by selling the packs. Now, you want to sell them obviously off of eBay if you can, because you're going to lose 13%-ish on here by your fees. But if you can sell these, and people highly desire art sets and these booster packs, because you can pull some phenomenal stuff, then you can generate $400 to $600 profit just by selling the packs, and you can still keep what's left inside of the Spellbook. So let me know if y'all think that is some good information, and give me some ideas on what y'all want me to talk about in the future, singles, other sealed product updates and stuff. And I will be back at y'all soon with another video. Love all of you, and I will see y'all later. Out.